Welcome to the Dankest Dungeon, where we play high-power Bracket 3 Commander games. How about we go ahead and play another one? Hey, it's Jason, and today I'm going to be playing Kolodin Triumph Caster. This was a deck requested by one of our top-tier patrons, Andrew S., and I'm just looking to run some people over.
Hey everyone, player formerly known as Nate here after the last few games. Playing Karlov today, and if I had a nickel for every time I lost to a different Nate on the channel, I would have too many nickels, so we're gonna fix that today.
Howdy, original Nate here, playing Laughlin Jasper Flint. You know, last game, I was kind of a bully. I picked on the other Nate, and why should I do that? We should just be friends. And Nate is going to be my friend this game, whether he wants to or not.
Hey, it's Matt. I'm here today playing Tana plus Ardenn, and the whole plan is to hit someone with Tana and make some saprolings, and then use some kind of effect to make Tana bigger based on the number of creatures I have, so that I can hit someone and make more saprolings. And then I'll get bigger, and I can hit someone and make more saprolings. And we'll do that until the game ends somehow.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Baron of Dice, who offer not only a wide variety of dice for your gaming needs, but also premium TCG accessories, including playmats and deck boxes with unique art and designs that you won't find anywhere else. Be sure to pay them a visit by clicking our affiliate link in the description below, and if you decide to make a purchase, hit them up with the promo code DANK at checkout for 5% off your entire order. For additional savings, be sure to check out their Pro Player Kit bundle options, where the more you buy, the more you save. You know what they say, you've got to spend money to save money, so get on it. Hey everyone, welcome to Magic. Let's roll.
I've played Magic before.
That's a 10.
19.
11.
Not those.
I'm thinking it's Corbin's spot that has all the luck for the dice rolls.
Yeah.
He's like weighted the table over here.
Sure.
Someone didn't shuffle very well. Am I keeping it anyway?
It was me, I didn't shuffle very well. I'm gonna put that back.
You know what? I am going to keep it. I'll regret it later.
I'm going to keep this hand.
Well, we're gonna go to 6. We were up from 0 lands to 1 land though, so we're getting better. All right, there's 2 lands, which is better than not having 2 lands, I guess. So we'll keep it. This card to the bottom. All right, draw the 1 card here that makes up for going down to 6. I'll play a Mana Confluence. It's my land for turn. Tap that, take a damage. Play a Blood Chief Ascension.
Ow.
Make sure to lose some life for me, otherwise this card really doesn't do anything. Faster.
I thought you said you were a life gain deck.
You can do both.
Tap, upkeep, draw. Here's a luxury suite. Enters untapped because I have 2 or more opponents.
Sweet.
Here's 1 from Monkey. Everyone's favorite monkey.
I've drawn a card. I'm going to play this land, Bountiful Promenade, and then I will play Birds of Paradise. That's gonna be it for me.
I'm going to draw this card. I will play a mountain and pass my turn.
So Jason, you asked why we're playing cards that hurt us. It's because you really want black and white on turn 2. So anyway, I drew one of my only colorless lands, Rogue's Passage.
Ouch.
So loving it here. We'll take another damage though. We'll play a pretty good card. Guide of Souls, the first of the Soul Sisters. So whenever a creature enters the battlefield under my control, I get an energy and a life. Then I'll pass the turn.
Draw. Play this mountain. What's the odds you murder a monkey? We'll find out. Nate, swing 2.
I suppose I could take 2.
You're supposed to block.
Well, I want him to take whatever's not a land off the top of my deck. So there you go. Because I really need a land next turn.
Got a
fair.
Hawaii, and I make a treasure. Do I care about a Hawaii? No, because I'm not going to be gaining life or playing a metric ton of creatures.
But if you steal the rest of my deck,
That's true. You got
does
to
have a
plan
point.
ahead.
So we'll pay 3, and we'll cast Laughlin Jasper Flint. Creatures I control but don't own are mercenaries in addition to their other type. And at the beginning of my upkeep, exile the top X cards of target opponent's library, where X is the number of outlaws I control. Until end of turn, I may cast spells from among those cards, and mana of any type can be spent to cast those spells.
What are outlaws
that's what I was
again?
going to say. Who wants to guess the creature types that are outlaws?
Rogues, mercenaries, pirates, and warlocks.
After that, I feel like it's randomly warlocks. The one that never
Go ahead.
made sense.
I'll untap and
Not
draw.
assassins?
I think it's also assassins.
Green, I have an Elvish Mystic. Green, I have a Findhorn Elves.
Oh boy.
Pass the turn.
I'm going to draw a card, and then I'm going to play a Plains. I want to pay 2 mana for my commander, Kolodin. He makes it so whenever mounts or vehicles come into play, they become creatures until end of turn. They also get haste. I'm not doing that right now, though. Go ahead.
Tap, upkeep, draw a card. Oh no. Well, as I mentioned, you really want colors in this deck, so anyway, pass turn.
Ouch.
You still have more lands than I do.
Upkeep. Jason, we're going to exile the top 2 of your library.
You're getting Astor, Bearer of Blades, and Thunderhawk Gunship.
Nice.
Vehicle deck.
Play a swamp per turn. Pay 2. Grenzo Havoc Raider. When a creature I control deals combat damage to a player, choose one. Go target creature that player controls, or exile the top card of that player's library. Until end of turn, I may cast that card and I can spend mana as though it were any color. Combat. Monkey at you, Nate. A Laughing Jasper Flint at you, Jason.
Take 2.
How much?
4. Ragavan trigger, I'll make a treasure.
Veto.
And then Grenzo trigger, we'll exile the top card.
This land that I needed.
We'll exile your top card.
Amonkhet Raceway.
No, I can't take lands. Then these are just exiled. Go ahead.
I will untap and draw green. Delighted Halfling.
Dorks.
I gotta pay 3 for Ardenn, the first of my 2 commanders. It's a 2/2. In the beginning of combat on my turn, I may attach any number of auras and equipment you control to target permanent or player. They do have to be legal targets. Also, I don't have any of those.
It's good to know you can give equipment to us in these trying times.
I can. It's actually important.
Jason, you took damage on your turn.
Yeah.
I missed a trigger. Bloodchief Ascension needs a counter.
On his turn.
Yeah, it's important because it's the only permanent I have that's doing something.
I will then pass.
All right, neat. I'm going to untap and draw. I'm going to go ahead and play a Plains. I will pay 2 for Sid Free Flyer Pilot. This is a 2/2 equipment and vehicle spells I cast cost 1 less to cast. He also has Jump. During my turn, he has Flying. I can also pay 2 and tap him to return target equipment or vehicle card from my graveyard to my hand. Now that stuff's reduced by 1, I'm going to pay 1 for a Smuggler's Copter. It's a flying 3/3. When it attacks or blocks, I may draw a card. If I do, discard a card.
It's the first card you've played this game that I actually knew what it did.
Trigger my commander. This will gain haste and become a creature. We'll swing 3 at Nate in the air. Nate across the table.
Hooray.
Dang it.
I will draw a card and discard a card. I'm going to discard Nahiri's Resolve. Go ahead.
End step trigger. The chief clock ticks up to 2. Draw a card. Losing a life. I'm going to warp in a creature. Starfield Shepherd. When it enters, you can search your library for a basic plains card or a creature card with mana value 1 or less. Reveal it, put in your hand, then shuffle. Trigger. Gain a life. Gain an energy.
And you can search for an Ornithopter.
Yeah, I think I'm going to get a basic plains.
Why?
For reasons that have been explained since the game began. Go ahead and play my land drop for the turn. It's a basic plains. Shocking everyone, I know. Go to end step. This is gonna warp over here into exile. Maybe it'll come back later.
Untap. Nate.
Yeah.
We're going to hit you with the Laughing Jasper. Exile the top 3.
You got one of my 1-drops.
Hi.
Horizon of Progress, Sarah Ascendant, Aether Flux Reservoir.
We will play a mountain for a turn. Pay 2. Going to play Dream Thief's Bandana. When an equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, look at the top card of their library and then exile it face down. For as long as it remains exiled, I can play it, and I can spend mana of any color.
I don't know why you keep doing this. You never cast any of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but these ones will be face down, so we'll think it could be anything in the deck.
Laughing Jasper Flint will get a bandana. Nate, here is a 2/2 and a 2/1. Matt, here's a 4/3 at you.
I am not blocking the 4/3.
I am also not gonna block.
The Dream Thief's bandana trigger, Grenzo trigger, Grenzo
Face
trigger,
up.
Grenzo
So
trigger.
he's a City of Brass and a Lightning Greaves. to
What did
add
you
to
hit,
your
Nate?
Pile.
An Ellen Domry's call. And then a
And then
Ragavan.
Ragavan, so you get a treasure. New card, Disrupt Decorum. It's a better Phyrexian arena sometimes, maybe.
Take their stairs.
That's fair. Would you like some boots? Or you could find a different creature that steals things with the Odomri's Call.
Pay the 2 treasures and cast Matt's Ellen Domry's call.
Yay!
I'm gonna get Vaughn Street Thief.
That's from Final Fantasy. I have no idea what that does.
When 1 or more scouts, pirates, or rogues deal combat damage to a player, exile the top card of their library. I can cast it. If I don't, create a treasure token. And then whenever I cast a spell I don't own, put a +1 counter on each scout, pirate, and rogue I control. That's all she wrote.
You hit Matt this turn, correct?
Yeah.
An end step trigger, Bloodchief Ascension online.
Rough.
So now that it's online, whenever a card is put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, that player loses 2 life and I gain 2 life.
Which is a problem. I'm gonna tap and draw. I have a Sword of Fire and Ice. Quick creature +2/+2 has protection from red and blue. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, it deals 2 damage to target creature or player, and I draw a card. I am then going to play a Sigil of Valor. It's an equipment. Whenever a quick creature attacks alone, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each other creature you control. I'm going to go to combat, trigger my commander. I will attach any number of target equipment to target creature. And then I'm going to attack the one who just attacked me. Trigger Sigil of Valor, it will get +1, 2, 3, 4, which is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, Sarah, send it. It was nice knowing you.
That was kind of the goal, yeah.
I'll gain 6.
Pass turn.
I'm gonna untap and draw. I guess I should have played this earlier now that Blood Chief is online, but I'll play an Arid Mesa. I'm going to crew Smuggler's Copter. I'll swing 3 at Nate. I'm gonna draw and discard. I'm gonna discard Devastating Onslaught.
Blood Chief Ascension triggers.
Yep, I'll lose 2. And I'll do that again. I'm gonna pop Arid Mesa, losing 1, losing 2, getting a land. I'm gonna grab a mountain. I'm gonna pay 2 mana for an Oswald Fiddlebender, so I can take more damage from Blood Chief Ascension. He's a 2/2 gnome artificer. I can pay 1 and tap him to sack an artifact, and then search my deck for an artifact that costs 1 more and put it into play. Go ahead.
End step trigger, Blood Chief Ascension goes up to 4, just in case someone's removing a remove counters from permanent card. Draw a card. I'm gonna play this Shizo Death's Storehouse. Taps for black, pay a black, and you can give a legendary creature fear until end of turn. I think we're gonna take a moment here. I'm gonna change the game. Play this 1 ring.
It's been changed.
It has. I'm done.
Matt,
That's
I'm gonna
me.
hit your top 3.
Okay.
A Forest, a Bloom Tender,
I needed that forest.
and a Flooded Strand.
That Flooded Strand also would have been pretty good. Man, why are you stealing my lands, though?
Play a Rogue's Passage. I'm gonna pay 3. For a Vaughn, Street Thief. Yeah, it's that card that I said.
It's the name of the movie.
We'll send Grenzo and Ragavan at Matt 4/3 at you, Jason.
Yeah, I'm no blocks.
Also, I didn't lose my life the last time you hit me for 4. Okay, I'm gonna take 4 more.
I'm gonna get your top card. This is the Grenzo hit, the Vaughn hit straight up. I can cast this. I can't cast this. I make a treasure. And then Dream Thieves face down. And then Grenzo and Ragavan, we're gonna hit your top 4.
That we're just stealing, we're not goading.
Yeah. Grenzo,
Goading my creatures is not
a Wild
necessarily
Growth.
useful.
Vaughn, I'm gonna spend the treasure, cast this Esper Sentinel. Hey, I cast a spell that I don't own. Ragavan, and I make a treasure. Grenzo,
Man, you're
and
still
then
just
Vaughn.
taking stuff.
I'll cast an Elvish Safekeeper, or a
Sylvan
Sylvan
Safekeeper.
Hey, it's a spell I don't own. I'm gonna buff all my scouts, pirates, and rogues. I'm gonna cast Matt's Bloom Tender.
Yep.
It's a spell I don't own. And then this will stay exiled, and then those will stay exiled.
I'm gonna untap and draw. I'm gonna pay a white, Steel Shaper's Gift. Search your library for an equipment, reveal it, put in your hand, shuffle.
Do you pay 1?
No, you can have that. I'm gonna find Scepter of Celebration. It's an equipment. Equipped creature gets +2/+0 and has Trample. Whenever a equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, create that many 1/1 green and white citizen creature tokens.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, Reggie.
Definitely a New Capenna card. Like, that's a good card. I haven't heard of. It's probably from New Capenna.
It's one of my backup Tanas, because
When-
Tana's not in play.
Your gift resolves. That card goes to your graveyard.
Yep, I am then going to cast the Scepter of Celebration, and I'll go to combat. Beginning of combat, this equips for free, and then I'm going to send at the Nate with all the stuff.
Yeah.
So good being the name without any stuff.
Trigger Sigil of Valor, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to get +4, which means it's going to be 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 10, 8. Trample pro red, pro blue.
Yeah, I take 10.
Triggers, I'm going to do 2 damage to Sylvan Safekeeper, and I will draw a card. 10 of these. I will pass the turn.
All right, I'm gonna untap and draw. I'm gonna play a mountain as my land for turn.
Is there a cool wrath that, like, keeps your vehicles around? Or
There is, but I don't have it in hand.
unfortunate.
I'm gonna pay 3 mana. This is terrible right now, but I have to do something. For Nautilate Ship. This is a 5/5 vehicle. Flying. When it enters the battlefield, exile target player's graveyard. It's going to be this Nate's graveyard on my side of the table.
Heck yeah, goodbye, Sarah Ascendant.
Whenever Nautilate Ship deals damage to a player, you may put a creature card exiled with it into the battlefield under my control.
When you cast that, do you pay 1?
Yeah, I'll pay.
Dang it.
So responsible.
Tap to pilot Smuggler's Copter. We'll go to combat. 5 in the air at Nate 3 in the air at Matt, so you guys are even.
I will not block.
Trigger this. I'm going to draw and discard. I'm going to discard this Plains. When this connects, I'm going to play the Sarah Ascendant for freezies.
How many other people will have my Sarah Ascendant?
This is not activated, right? No,
Correct.
I need 30.
You're at 25, so
Alright, well,
he's a 1/1 lifelink.
it's a blocker. Let's go ahead and lose some more life. I'm going to pay 1. I'm going to activate Oswald. I'm going to sack Nutterlade Ship. I'll lose 2 life.
You've done so much work for me, Bloodchief Ascension. I'm so proud of you.
I'm going to grab Sky Sovereign, Console Flagship. 6/5 with flying. When it enters or attacks, it deals 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls. So we'll go ahead and blow up Bloom Tender. Deal 2 to Matt.
That's the best part is we get to do 2 damage to Matt.
I'll pass turn.
I accept. I think that's a reasonable trade.
End of your turn, Bloodchief Ascension goes up, and before you pass turn, I need to remember to activate this ring.
Are you by chance enjoying this video? Consider becoming a member over on our Patreon page. It's the best way to support the channel and help it grow. Don't want to spend any money? Liking, subscribing, and commenting down below all help as well and are totally free. Thanks for watching. Let's get back to the game.
I don't lose life yet. Draw a card. Lose 1 to the ring. Draw for turn. Oh, hey, that's not bad.
Do you win?
No. Come on, Jason. Winning on the channel. I would like to try to overload this dam.
Damn.
I knew that was going to happen.
Do you pay 1?
I don't have one. Enjoy.
That's gonna hurt with Bloodchief.
Yep.
Hurt me the most.
You might win. You're gonna do it.
Nah. I refuse
Okay.
to have faith.
I'll float a white.
Please count the cards that hit your graveyard for Bloodchief reasons.
6.
4.
3.
That's 26 life. Out there, all the young kids. Then I'm gonna tap my One Ring, draw 2 cards, pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Gonna play this Dragon Scale Summit. Pay 5. Gonna cast Black Cat, Cunning Thief. When it enters the battlefield, look at the top 9 of target opponent's library. Hey Nate, I'm gonna look at the top 9.
Help you find my lands.
And then I exile 2 of them face down.
I wonder how many of those cards say, when something happens, gain 1 life.
These go to the bottom in a random order. Put the bandana onto Black Cat. Sega.
I will untap and draw and pray, and it is a land.
Ah, got there.
Land number 2.
Is that a fetch land, Matt?
It is.
Thanks, buddy.
I gotta do it though. Matt's gonna lose 2.
We've hit the next funny number in line.
Nice. I'm gonna get a tapped Stomping Grounds. I'm gonna play an Arbor Elf because I actually had another Mana Dork in my opening hand.
The whole time.
It just didn't have any forests. That's it. Go.
Untapping and drawing. I'm gonna play a Country Roads as my land for turn. This enters tapped unless I control a mount or a vehicle. I have that. Pay 2 and sack this land. Create a 1/1 pilot. Pay 4 mana for my commander. He's back. I'm just gonna leave it with a blocker. Go ahead.
Go to upkeep. Go back down to the other funny number. Draw for turn. Bright Climb Pathway. On the Bright Climb Pathway side. Wait. Daxos, Blessed by the Sun. 2 toughness equal to my devotion to white. Whenever another creature I control enters the battlefield or dies, I gain a life. Karlov, the Ghost Council. Whenever I gain life, put 2 counters on him. Double the Johnny's Pride mate. You can pay a white and a black and remove 6 counters from him and exile a creature. When he enters, I'm going to gain a life from Daxos. And put 2 counters on Karlov. I'm going to play this Shadow Spear for 1 colorless mana. It's actually kind of relevant. Then I'm going to be done.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Here is a swamp. Here is a Furdock Core. It taps for any color, and then I can pay 4 and make it a 4/4 artifact creature until end of turn.
And it's a changeling.
It's a changeling. It has all creature types. I'm gonna pay 3 for a Bandit's Haul. Whenever I commit a crime, I put a loot counter on it. I can tap it for 1 mana of any color. I can pay 2 and remove 2 loot counters from it to draw a card. Look at my second deck real quick.
It's a good thing that no one has the same color sleeves on Theft Week, right?
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
Then I'm gonna play this Giver of Runes that I borrowed from Nate.
Did get one of my 1-drop.
Well, I can't punch through that. I can't punch through that.
You could punch through that.
You could hit me. I'm not sure you should, but you could do it.
But I need Matt to help deal with myself in an alternate dimension, so I'll pass.
I'm gonna untap and draw. I'm gonna play this Razorgrass Field tapped for reasons related to my life total. Equip Sword of Fire and Ice to my Arbor Elf so I can block better. Pass, I guess.
Alright, I guess I'll go to my turn. I'm gonna go ahead and pay 4 mana. Daretti Scrap Savant.
Heck yeah.
He's a planeswalker. Starts with 3 loyalty. He's gonna discard up to 2 cards and I draw that many cards. As I definitely don't want this Ancient Tomb. I'll take 2.
Trigger Karlov.
That's correct. Thank you.
That's gonna be it. Go ahead.
End of your turn. Burden. Untap, lose 3 to the ring. Not on a funny number anymore. Vault of Champions is a land for turn. Since you were so nice to me last game we played. Someone played Trespasser's Curse. It says whenever a creature enters the battlefield under Nate's control, he loses a life and I gain a life. Then I'm going to play this Blood Artist. Trigger. Gain a life. 2 counters. There we go. Now he's a 9/9 with lifelink and trample.
Going to combat.
Okay.
How is the ghost actually a vehicle?
That is a good question.
That's one of mine.
Yes.
That's
Swift reconfiguration. Flash. Enchant creature or vehicle. Enchanted creature or vehicle becomes a vehicle with crew 5 and no other abilities.
Yeah, it loses all its card types.
Oh, so is it still swinging then?
No, it can't combat anymore. And I believe the equipment falls off.
It does, yes.
Not a creature. It still does everything but kill people.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I committed a crime.
You did.
I'm gonna put a counter on this Bandit's Hall. I'm gonna play this Blaze Mire Verge. I'm gonna pay 5. Cast Laughing Jasper Flint. Lose 1.
Rigor.
Sadly, that's all she wrote.
I will untap and draw. It's a mountain. Done it. 4. I'm going to play my other commander. It's Tana. Tana's a 2/2 trample, and when it deals combat damage to a player, I make that many 1/1 green sapling creature
So
tokens.
I really thought about putting this over here.
It would have been pretty good
really
over
funny.
here, yeah. That's it for me. Go ahead.
I'm going to untap and draw. I'm going to pay 3 mana for a Voyager Quick Welder. This is a 2/4 artifact spells I cast, cost 1 less. I'll play a Sunbill Verge as my land for turn.
Hey, Verge Gang.
I'm going to go ahead and -2 to ready. I'm going to sacrifice Smuggler's Copter. I will take 2. You'll gain 2. I will get back Gnarled Age Ship. Trigger my commander. It's a creature with haste. I'm going to exile my own graveyard. Combat. Gnarled Age Ship is going to smack Nate in the air for 5. I will cast... I don't want to put more stuff in my graveyard, but I think that's the only way. Oswald's back in play. Pass my turn.
End of your turn, I guess. Continue to be burdened. Draw 4. Untap. Lose 4. I'm going to play a Desolate Mire. Going to filter into that Desolate Mire. Going to cast Lunar Convocation. It's an enchantment. Beginning of my end step, if I gain life this turn, each opponent loses life. Beginning of my end step, if I gained and lost life, I make a bat. And I can pay 1 to black, 2 life, and draw a card.
Do you have a bat token on you?
I do have a bat
Okay,
token,
good.
Jason. You will not get me to draw on this channel. Then we're going to tap this Plains for 1. And since you have my aunt, I'm going to play Mom. Mother of Runes. ETB, gain a life. Counters on Karlov. Wish any of this was helping me kill you guys, but I am gonna continue to be a problem. Take a damage off Mana Confluence. I would like to cast Ajani's Strength of the Pride. It makes Ajani's Pride mates. It gains you life, but most importantly, if you have 15 life more than your starting total, then you may pay 0 and you may exile this card and every artifact and creature that your opponents control.
What the?
So since 60 is higher than 15 higher than my starting life total, I would like to 0 this Ajani and exile all the artifacts and creatures that my opponents control.
Well, that's not good for me.
Shit.
That's exiled from yours, and this curse is still here.
All right, combat. Daxos, I choose you. Nate, 2. Then we are done. End step trigger. Each opponent loses a life because I gain some life, and then I make a bat, which will gain me a life and put more counters on Karlov.
Draw. Here is a Reliquary Tower. Cast a Toxic Deluge.
Oof.
For 4.
I have some triggers. So Daxo says whenever another creature I control enters battlefield or dies, I gain a life. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 life gain triggers. And Blood Artist drains people for 4.
Drains a target.
Yeah. Jason, you look like you're in double digits. Let's drain you for 4. So I'm going to gain 8, which are all individual triggers. And then I have to put a bunch of counters on here. 16 of them to be precise.
And I will play a Grim Hireling. Lose 1 and make you off of a funny number. Haha. Get wrecked.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Jason, when we
Okay.
started this game, did you ever think that my Karlov would be the biggest vehicle?
I gotta draw for turn. I have a Sylvan Library.
You can pay 8 once.
I certainly could. I'm probably not going to be doing that, but I will pass the turn.
I'm going to untap and draw a new card. I'm going to play a Plains and pay 6 mana for my commander. Plus to ready and not discard anything. Go ahead.
I think I need better cards than were in my hand. I'm going to draw 5 more. This is why this is a game changer, by the way. Untap all these lands, this ring, lose 5 life. Draw for turn, play a swamp. Authority of the Councils. While your creatures enter tapped, and when a creature enters, I gain a life. I think I need to draw with the ring now, because none of these cards are actually that good. I'm going to cast this Case of the Uneaten Feast. says, whenever another creature enters the battlefield under my control, I gain a life. If I've gained 5 or more life this turn, I solve it, and then I can sacrifice it, and all the creature cards in my graveyard I can cast them from my graveyard until end of turn. And then I guess it's probably time to play some creatures. Esper Sentinel. Gain a life. Karlov grows. Ocelot Pride. I think I have more than 10 permanents. Hashtag blessed. Gain a life. Counters. Cast this Fracture and try to blow up the Swift reconfiguration.
I have a response. You're going to blow up Blood Chief Ascension.
That is a fair and valid response. That goes to your graveyard.
Yep.
First.
I do lose 2. You do gain 2.
Yeah. Blood Chief Ascension gets blown up.
You draw a card off of that as well from Esper Sentinel.
Oh, thank you. 2 black mana. X is 0. The Meat Hook Massacre. So now whenever a creature in opponent controls dies, I gain a life. Whenever my creatures die, you guys lose a life. I believe then I go to end step. So I have a Lunar Concoction trigger. Each of you loses a life because I gained some life. And then I lost life to my Mana Confluence. So I make a bat. And then the bat will trigger this and gain me a life, which will put 2 counters here. Then Ocelot Pride will trigger, and I'll make a cat and a copy of a cat and a bat. 3 more creatures enter. That's all I've got.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
I have a million cards to discard. I'm going to discard some lands, a Trouble in Pairs, and a Righteous Cause.
7, we'll cast Jasper. I'll lose 1, you'll gain 1. You'll gain 1 from Authority.
Yep, the Karlov. She grows. You thought he looked fat in the art. Just wait till you get all the dice over it.
That's all I got. Go ahead.
I'm going to untap, upkeep, and then during my draw step, I will Sylvan Library. Well, I found the lands. It's maybe too late at this point, though. I have a Verdant Catacombs, and I am going to play this Pen and Blade. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each creature you control, which is not great currently. I will simply pass the turn.
I'm going to untap and draw. I'm going to uptick to ready. I will discard Dispatch and Collision Course. Draw 2 cards. I'll play a Goblin Welder.
That enters tapped.
That's fine.
Gain a life. More counters on Karlov.
Pass turn.
Eclipse Step is my land for turn. It's untapped because I have 2 basics. I'm going to play the Ozolith. I'm going to go to combat. No, he's a blocker.
You have a Karlov.
Yeah, but I have to crew it.
What does his second ability do?
It removes creatures. I could remove it and block it. That is a valid line. Now that you bring it up.
Now that I bring it
could
up,
just try to exile that creature.
Yeah, you got him.
We'll Shadow Spear up. Esper Sentinel. Combat. All right, Jason. I'm gonna swing Exaxes at you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right. I'm going to make you earn it.
Thank you.
I'm going to pay 2, tap this land, and sack it. It's going to become a pilot.
Pilot enters tapped. Authority.
Oh,
to
no.
combat.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Gained him a life.
Yeah, you got me.
So now that I've hit Jason, I gain 2 off Esper Sentinel and 1 off Ocelot Pride. Notably, I believe that this vehicle card is yours.
True.
Yeah.
He's finally alive again. He's been a car for so long. Can I do anything else that's relevant in any way? The answer might shock you, because it continues to be no. Go to end step. Each lose a life, because I gained a life. I make a bat, then I make a cat, then I make another bat, and another cat.
Untap, upkeep, and exile the top 2 of yours.
Face up. Swords to Plowshares have so much life. And a creeping bloodsucker.
Draw for turn. I'm gonna pay 3. I'm gonna Jessica's Will. I'm gonna choose you, Nate.
trigger Esper Sentinel.
No, go for it.
You don't have a choice.
What a world I live in. Alright, then I'm gonna do something, I think. Behold, it was an Archivist of Ogma. Trigger that. Gain a life. More counters on Karlov. I'm down to 7.
I'm gonna
where I
gain
started.
7 red, and then I'm gonna exile the top 3. I have a Kavarek the Punisher, the Blood Crypt, and a Rev Tithe Extractor. 12. I'm gonna replicate this 5 times. I have Changing Loyalty. We'll do my 2 creatures, Ocelot Pride, Esper Sentinel, Archivist.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we'll Thorge your commander.
Okay, let me count.
They go to the Ozolith, don't they?
They sure do.
Yeah, they do, but I have to count for life gain, and then they all go over there.
Yeah.
So 6, 12, 18 times 3 plus 8 more. Oh my god.
What is 6 times 10?
6 times 10? Does it get harder?
60.
It's 62. 64, because he has 2 natural power. 1, 2, 3, 4.
141.
141.
That's all I got.
And step, I'm gonna fetch down to 3. I'm gonna get less Portico and Surveil. I'll keep it. I go to my turn. Untaps, draws, Sylvans. Here's this. I'm gonna breed the Ozolith.
That's fair.
Goodbye.
Worked so hard to keep track of all these. Goodbye.
That is all I got past turn. You do get to draw a card off of Esper, though, because I'm not paying the 2.
We'll go to my turn.
I'm pretty sure you just have lethal, so...
The plan is to go to this thing called combat. Lose 6. Hit my land drop. It's going to be a Fetid Heath. Go to combat. Nate gets 4 in the air. Matt gets the ground army.
I'm gonna sword something for fun.
Would you like to pay Esper Sentinel too?
No.
I'll draw a card for fun.
I'm gonna swords the Ocelot Pride.
I'll gain a life.
I die.
I'll take 4 in the air. Go to 1.
Just to make sure that, if anything bad happened.
Yeah, it looks like he's planning to counter you.
Yeah.
Well, he's got a curse if he plays a creature. I was going to play the Suture Priest as a backup curse if he plays a creature.
No, see, I just die from the lunar combat.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
the mode on Lunar Convocation that I always forget about because it's not relevant.
If I had 1 more mana when you cast that dam, I could have countered it.
And Nate grinds to a win with Karlov. Great job, Nate. Hope you all enjoy that game. Keep an eye out for the rematch coming out next week. See ya. Thank you, patrons, especially Jared R., Andrew S., and Finks MTG. And thank you to the rest of y'all as well.